Everybody, and welcome back to Thrasher's Skittle Fabricating, and we are continuing work on my 32. We work on the chassis here for doing the finish welding for about a week or so, on and off, a few hours here, a few hours there, and I'm getting closer. So didn't do any of that on camera. I can't imagine it would be too exciting to watch me weld for hours and hours and hours, but I'll show you what I got done here, and we are just about ready to flip this chassis over. So as you can see here, boxing plates are almost all welded in. I couldn't quite get where the X number was here. That's going to have to be done from the other side. Saying that, I got in a hurry. I should have, when I had the motor out and before I built this X number, I should have finished welded the boxing plates in. That was a really kind of a dumb move. I got in a hurry, got excited to build the X number, and now it's way harder to weld because everything's in the way. So I should have done that first, but I didn't, so live and learn. And okay, so you can see the chassis here, all done. I got the kick up all welded where I made that modification and smoothed everything out. And I say it's probably about, let's say 90% welded, 85%, something like that. So I'll get the camera out here. I'm gonna cut it up the table here, and hopefully it stays nice and level and true and doesn't move around. Always get nervous when you do this much welding because everything wants to move around, and all your hard work might be moving, not as straight as you thought it would be. So I'll get the camera set up here, and we're going to finish welding this chassis up. All right, as I saw in the last clip there, I got the chassis flipped over here, and I can do the finished welding on the bottom. And as I was cutting it off, I kept checking level, and it was the one side was a little low on the driver's side and the front frame horn here, about an 1/8 inch or so, nothing too crazy. So when I did, put it back on the table here, I leveled it up again, just pushed it up with that jack there, and leveled everything again. So hopefully when I do the rest of the welding, it'll kind of pull it back where it is. I don't think an 1/8 inch is going to make or break the chassis, but I do try to get stuff perfect if I can. And you can see here, I gotta finish welding all these tubes, and down there, that boxing plate's gotta be done. And so it's flipped over here now, and I'm gonna maybe throw up some video here, re-welding just a little bit. All right, guys, didn't put a lot of this on camera here. Just weld. I was up till about midnight last night, but probably, I don't know, I'm probably at least 30 hours so far getting this thing welded together. Takes a really long time, especially with the TIG, but it comes out really nice. So just want to show what I got here. And like I said, I was up late last night, just welding everything here on the bottom, everything I could get to. I did have to use the MIG a little bit on the back of the boxing plates back there. Just could not get the TIG in there, just would not happen. And also on the upper brackets for the triangulated four-link, just could not get in there. So MIG welded those, and I still got to tune those up a little bit. They come out a little shitty, so I got to, like I say, really hard time getting in there. So everything else is good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing off the table here, get it up on its side, and do some, the last couple welds I gotta finish. I did cut the front here, and it was off just a touch level, and it looks pretty close now. Just stuck the jack in there and gave it a couple cranks and just kind of twisted that frame a little bit. It's still attached everywhere else. and that was where it was a little low before. So just gonna keep checking the level, make sure everything stays like it is. And we'll get the thing off the table here, get it flipped up on its side, and do a little more finish weld. All right, guys, so there it is. It's off the table. I think in the last clip here, I didn't remember. I think I was just showing the finished welding, but not a lot of stuff to film here, not a lot of stuff to show, but here it is. It's sitting on the ground. Frame table is gone. I actually sold it yesterday. Don't see needing it for a while, so don't have space for it. So marketplace put it on there, and it's gone now. So there's the chassis sitting on the floor, and I've been working on. Let's go over here. And extending the coilover mount here, shock mounts, because the car's so low, it was just not enough adjustment here. So, and add 3 more holes here. Hopefully that'll give me enough, should give me enough to get the car where it needs to be at ride height. So as you can see, I added a piece here, a piece I made, and just going to add it in here, weld all this together, some gussets on the side, and weld it all together. So I will get that set up here, and I think the aim of this video is to get the car sitting on its back wheels at ride height, and then I'll probably go ahead and finish this one up. So I was editing the video when the chassis sitting on the ground, and I realized it had a whole bunch of footage that I was making extended shock mounts that I never showed the finished product. So here I am out in the garage. Just gonna do a quick transition here to show you what I got done on that. All right, you can see there, shock mount extended down, added the 3 holes, and that's about it. All right, so you saw in the last video there, or last clip I should say, that the let's get the thing set on the ground. So it is set at ride height here, so let's go ahead and check that out. Of course, you gotta throw the intake on and the grill shell just because it looks so damn cool. But I have about 6 inches at the frame horns, 5.5, something like that, and goes up to about 9.5 back here by the wheels. So nothing too crazy. I mean, I've normally my stuff's a lot lower, but looks really, really cool. I'm really happy with it. And I'm gonna move on to probably the firewall here, finishing that up and getting the front suspension in here. So moving right along, guys. All right, we're gonna call this one done. And I just wanna say thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time at Thrasher's Skittle Fab.